All right, y'all, this is probably like my 60th how to get DNA during an event video I've done on this channel, but let's just get it done, bro. All right, so in the Jurassic World event, as you guys know, there's Amber. Yeah, big shocker, huh? So what do you do with Amber, you may be asking? Well, you could either turn it into a DNA component, which, boo, who wants to do that? Or you could turn it into DNA. Feast your eyes, humans. All right, so as you can see, if we have everything checked off, it'll show you all your precious valuables, your goodies. But if you uncheck them, it actually takes away that rarity. So if I wanted to sell all purples, this would be the box. If I wanted to sell all reds, I would do it this way. If I wanted to sell all yellows or even just all of these, that is how you would do it. So you could either click one by one to sell them with the red X. I'll do one right here. And you get 150 each for legendaries, which honestly, in the long run, you're like, oh, that's kind of buns. I'm just going to keep them. But if you're a new player, like, what are you going to do with them? You can't create it. You can't make the DNA. You're broke. I'm looking at you. You're broke. You can't afford them, so why keep them in your inventory anyway? Plus, you only need one if you're doing anything other than the T-Rex, Pteranodon, or Velociraptor. So if you have every piece of DNA, if you just have dupes of them, sell them. What are you gonna do with them? You're gonna create them and then trade them? I mean, no. Why would you do that? There's no need to do that. You need one of each. That's all you need. So what else would you do with them other than sell them? So if I wanted to sell all these, you could just discard all DNA components, and that would easily solve your problem of clicking through all of them. You'd probably get around, like, well, doing the math, I got like 15k off of like 400 commons, and you may be like thinking that's not the best amount, which I agree with you. It really isn't. They nerfed the amount that we were going to be given because someone in the Discord wanted to smash out, grind 9,000 amber rocks. Hey, there's always someone that ruins it for everybody, right, guys? So he's the reason why. Nah, I'm joking. Don't go like harass him in his DMs. But yeah, so they were gonna originally do the purple gives you 5k, and as of now it only gives you 1k. I really hope they buff that in the future. Hey, chicken, you're turning down a free money farm, bro. Just make it 5k so people can actually grind out your event. Anyways, though, so yeah, as of now, purples are only 1,000 for discarding them. But even then, I mean, if you're just grinding out, smashing out DNA, what's the worst that can happen? If you have like 5 Titanos, realistically, you're not making all 5 of them. You can't even trade them off, you know, prior to turning them into DNA. So just sell them. Free DNA, like what are we talking about? And obviously, you're not just gonna be doing this for DNA. Mix in your dailies or even just AFK farm, but this is like so you're just gonna extract and then take it over to the whites. If I would have sold that on accident, I would have, yeah. Anyways, though, we got 2, 4, 6, 7, only 7 commons, and like 3 rares. So we're gonna discard all of them, and that right there is like a free dinosaur. Come on, bro. 525 DNA. Okay, yeah, it's not the best. Listen, it's not the best when you're doing small amounts like that, but when you're just like having fun with your friends, just running around the map. Okay, yeah, I said fun and DS. What about it? Yeah, fun and DS in the same sentence. You guys are probably like side-eyeing me right now, but if you're just like mindlessly running around the map collecting amber, I've seen people get like 1,000 amber and they didn't even know they were at that much because they just collect it mindlessly, just running into rocks. And realistically, you can probably turn that into about like 50,000 DNA if you get lucky. Of course, there is a luck component in this event. It's always whether you get a legendary, whether you get a mythical. And I know they lowered the chances because once again, somebody wanted to grind 9,000 of them, huh? Huh, buddy? You want to ruin the event for everybody here? It happens though. There's always one person. But pretty much, you're just gonna want to fly around the map. I've heard a lot of stuff about this area being the best because quote unquote nobody goes there, but I know I've been doing it like at this building specifically because behind this building there's a lot, and I mean a lot. Also right here, I know people say like this whole entire thing, but this is such a sweet spot right here. This right here is probably like your bread and butter. This is okay too. Honestly, I'd say your best method, hop servers in this spot right here. You know what, I'm actually gonna test this. I'm gonna test this theory. I'm gonna go over here, hop servers, and see if I can find like mass loads of amber just sitting there because nobody goes there. Honestly, even near the labs, there's like always some type of amber just chilling here. It's not a lot, but like as you get more, you just kind of like don't pay attention to it. I'd say hold on to it until you're at like 500 at the very least. because if you're just selling it at little amounts, you're gonna probably demotivate yourself a little bit. And keep in mind, this is always just like an additional farm. This isn't what you're gonna primarily be doing. It's just a way to kind of add on to what you're getting already. And no, I'm not gonna name this video the best way to grind DNA, because I know for some people this might be like very underwhelming amounts of DNA to get, but in my opinion, I'd say it's funner than just AFK grinding or just doing missions. All right, anyways, we're here at that little area right now. It doesn't look like there's too many spawned in. Somebody may have come and swept it up a little bit, so I'm gonna do what I'm best at and hop servers. Keep in mind though, I'm pretty sure like your amount of amber that spawns also depends on server size. So if you're just going to super low servers, don't really expect anything to be there, because I think it also like reflects on how many players are in the thing. Like Chicken probably made it so if there's a specific X amount of players, more DNA will spawn or something. That's what I'm assuming he would do, because he hates us all and wants us to suffer. All right, so let's go to servers. Let's join at 18 out of 24. Don't look too bad. All right, now we're gonna spawn in around this lab kind of, and wow, wake up to 2 ambers right next to me. Now we're just gonna go behind here, because usually a lot spawn here, but don't look like there's much. No, got 2. That ain't terrible. But I'm telling you, bro, if you just keep doing this, or like even if you're just walking around the map, who said you have to go down here? Even if you're just walking around the map, because it's not like they don't spawn anywhere else. It's just, I'd say this is like the easiest way to gradually accrue them. So we have a little more over in this area right here. Got one right here. I know they also line up down here. They also spawn in like shallow, very shallow water. So don't even think about being a mosasaurus. Yeah, I'm talking about you. All the sea aquatic lovers, don't even try it. Just be a pteranodon. That's literally the best thing to use. You can't get them in there anymore because, once again, Chicken hates us. But all you gotta do is land on the ground for like a second and then just pick back up where you left off. And honestly, like, look, that's like what, 7 to 10 amber, something like that. Now we're gonna extract all of that. See what we like. I just got a mosa, bro. I got a mosa. Obviously, if y'all can't afford that, just turn it in for DNA. Like, what are you gonna do with it? Turn it in for like 1,000 DNA, however much it may be. If you don't use it, what's like, you're not really losing out on anything. All right, anyways, let's discard them all. Just keep in mind, just commons and rares. Free 900 DNA. Now, obviously, once again, not the best, not the worst. It's just an additional way to get DNA. And obviously, if I wanted to, if I had no use for these, I would sell them, but I'm using them for discounted prices on my thingies. But if you guys aren't in a position to do that, I mean, what's the harm in just selling them all? Once again, like I sold like 400 for around like 15k DNA. That's just the commons, by the way. And then I sold the rares, like I think like 200 of them or something for an additional like 12,000. So really, this is like just an additional way of accruing DNA over time. And if you're stacking these along with your daily missions, honestly, I feel like it'll be a lot easier and hopefully take a little bit of pain off of your shoulders for running this event. I know it can be very expensive, but we have like a whole month or 2 to do this. So if you're just doing this a little bit a day, I know it's very painful sometimes, but honestly, no hate, but I'd rather do this than collect amber in Jurassic Blocky, because at least these are like guaranteed spawns. Jurassic Blocky, you got people stealing your stuff. Listen, I don't know, I can't do it. Anyways though, that's like probably one of the best tips I can give you for this event. Just grind amber. I know the guy who had 9k amber ruined it for us all, but we love each other, we love all humans, and don't send any hate.